When working with other artists, do you prefer being in the studio with them?
Yeah, I definitely prefer being there because I feel like that's what's the most natural. I learned that from Smiles. He told me, like, you always just come in here with all these songs prepared, and you know what I'm saying, but you don't feel a feeling of actually making the record from scratch. There's no feeling like that in the world, bro. When you just hearing the beat and y'all both just going off each other's vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That should make it way better, bro. Like,
when working with other artists, do you use the same method that you use when you're making your own? Do you come up with the concept first, or do you start off with the hook?
Actually, like, basically what I do is, like, I try to feed off their energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make something and have them make something. You know, we'll both make a hook at the same time. You know what I mean? And if his is better or if mine better, we probably just, sometimes you use either one that's better, or you can put it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna use you gonna keep this part, and then on the back side we gonna use your part, like, or either or, vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what song did you release that made you feel like, man, I'm a rapper? Like, damn, like people fucking with me, and like it just turned you up.
I mean, the first song, honestly, that ever turned me up, really, like, was doing Hittz, no question. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always rapping and shit. Like, I always been doing it. But once I dropped doing Hittz, it's like people I've never seen in my life just walking up to me, man, good shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? People like, I want you to perform in Indiana at my birthday party, little random shit. And it's like, alright, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, this shit working, you know?
True. So you got a chance to visit ATL. You worked at Street Exec Studios. How was that experience?
Man, that shit was great, bro. Like, the whole Atlanta experience was in the studio was just great. Like, I ended up running into like a lot of big artists down there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Did you get a chance to work with anybody?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some shit done that's coming out on my new project. You know, I got to work out with. I got some shit done with Gates. I got some shit done with Thug. You know what I'm saying? Got some shit with Gucci. And I got that shit from the engineer, you know what I'm saying? He was cool, he was 100 down there. He, bro, your sound, you know?
Right.
And he like, you came all the way from Chicago. They like, you came from Chicago and you funded everything on your own. No management, no nothing. I'm, yeah, bro. Like, I get this shit out the mud. They end up plugging me, you know? I also end up going to, I end up recording some shit at Usher crib and shit and everything, bro.
How was it meeting him?
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, that's when, like, my mama and them start saying, like, okay, you on to something, you know what I'm saying? Like Gates and them, they cool and all, but you and Usher, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? They felt like I was actually making some progress, some real progress.
So your song with Kevin Gates, I seen you post some clip of it. It's featuring Josh K also, and it was produced by CB Mix and DJ Meal Ticket. How did that song come about, actually?
Definitely, like, that's my boy Josh K, man. Shout out CB, shout out Meal Ticket, bro. Like, but that's what I was just talking to you about. Like, the gate shit came through the engineer who plugged me. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
so he helped you do this song also.
Yeah, he helped me with that song. The Josh K, we actually did Josh K part in the studio, just me, Josh K, and Smiles, honestly. CB had the beat playing and we just came up with some crazy shit, bro. Like, some real crazy shit.
Out of all the people you met, who was like the most genuine person?
Honestly, I feel like out of everybody, probably the coolest, like, down to earth was like, I guess you could say Drake.
Drake?
Yeah, because like, he was just down to earth, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Breezy introduced me and told him who I was and everything, and it was just love from now. Like, it was bitches was there. He ain't want all the spotlight. Like, we had our own section and shit. Like, we had our own sections whenever we go to the clubs, and he's sending the bitches over there like, oh no, y'all tripping. Them the stars, go over there, you know?
Right.
Like, he was showing love, so it's like, I guess you could say that. Like, he never asked for nothing or nothing, like, or acted funny because he's successful. So that's real cool.
So how was it to work with CB Mix?
Man, bro, anytime you link with CB Mix, it's just magical. You know what I'm saying? He been doing this and he know the game, like, Like, I call him next Rick Rubin. If you ask me, he gonna tell you. Like, bro, really cold. He know all the ins and outs of the game, man. Like, the shit just natural, bro. Like, it always, every time we make something together, like, this shit just crazy.
Okay. So what are some milestones you reached in your career that's important to you?
Shit, just recently I just did my first own, like, my first own headliner. You know what I'm saying? It may not be big to everybody, but it's big to me, seeing where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people, all type of different races coming to see me perform. You know what I'm saying? I started out rapping on the block and in the lunchrooms and shit like that. So that was a good, like, my first major radio play, like, that shit with me and Kevin Gates was playing every day. Like, every station, like 92 and GCI. You know what I'm saying? People get 92 sometimes, but never really GCI. So it was like, I got both, and I'm in regular rotation. Like, you ain't gotta wait till nighttime. You can hear my shit
all day long.
All day long.
That's big, man.
Yeah, bro.
In the past, outside of music, you mentioned real estate. You still going strong with that?
Yeah, bro. Like, my main thing is I'm trying to get money and invest and continue to get money and provide for the people around me. Like, so that way they can have ways to make revenue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole team got to eat.
Exactly. That way, if I ever fall, like, which I don't plan on ever doing, but you know what I'm saying? But I got to make sure my team's strong. You know what I'm saying? So if I need help or if they need help, we can call on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's what I'm trying to do. Like, me being locked up slowed it down, but I'm getting everything back in order right now.
Is it hard being an entrepreneur and an artist at the same time?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's not really that bad because of, like, the support system I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family, like, they support everything I do. So I'm not afraid to ask any questions or let it be known that I need help or assistance with something. So if it's something I don't understand or I don't know how to move, my mom, my grannies, my aunties or something, they will help me out with that. So
okay, so you always got somebody to back
yeah,
you
it's
up.
not like a little solo effort.
So how does your entrepreneur skills help your music career?
I mean, a lot, because, like, it makes me think of, like, I always love music, you know what I'm saying? I always will. Never really loved music business like that, but now I know how to handle things a little differently. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know how to run the music like a business.
Okay, so you learn.
Right, so, like, I'm learning a lot, bro. It's getting a lot better at that.
So when it comes to money, what do you enjoy spending your money on?
Honestly, the best thing to me to spend my money on, like, I promise you, like, it's just stuff that can make other people happy, like, that they'll never see coming. It don't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, my granny loves, like, pigs and stuff, so just to pop up with a big ass stuffed pig and just see her smile, just goofy shit, bro. But, like, I like being able to do stuff that's gonna make somebody else's day better. You know what I mean?
They could be, like, down and sad, and once you come with that gift or whatever it is,
never know, bro. Like, yeah, the little things that you never know, bro. Like, I could give myself shit all day. That's regular. You know what I'm saying? But when you do it for somebody else, I feel a lot better. You know what I mean?
Okay. So in the next 10 years, what would you like to accomplish?
In the next 10 years, honestly, I just want to be able to say, like, I gave it my best. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. In 10 years, wherever I'm at, whether I'm going to be at the top of my mind regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to make sure my family is straight, they're successful, my music is being heard, and I gave my very best. So, like, wherever that leads me, that's where I want to be, bro.
Okay.